Hello and welcome to SFR GP5 here in Emilia Romagna. We are going to be in Imola today in Italy. I'm joined by Dave Alvin, is it? Is that how you say it?
Cameron's fine.
Okay. So I'm joined by Dave Cameron, and we'll have some fun and hopefully enjoy some good on-track action today.
If you want a short name, you can just call me Dave. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, we're just waiting for... hello, GTM. We're just waiting for the lobby, and we're getting green ticks now, so we should be going soon. As for Mad G, Gareth Vickers, he's just been promoted to GP4. Good luck to him. He was leading the championship, so that opens up the championship to more people now. So, we now... Well, yeah, Imola. What do you think of the track?
I mean, I remember Imola when it came out. I'm still quite new to the sport, but when it came out, I did my first lap and I was like, this track is awful. And then I kind of grown to like it a bit more. It's just, I don't really like the first sector.
Yeah, in my opinion, the first sector's the worst as well. I mean, the middle sector I like because it's flowing and like it's really good, but the first sector's the worst, especially the curbs.
Like Jeddah.
Yeah.
I hate the first sector, the rest of it's great.
Yeah, apart from the two final corners for me, because on wheel, with lock-ups on, you just...
Ooh, okay, understandable.
You go straight
I found controller, so...
Yeah, I think it's turn 7 where Lando invalidated his lap. That's the corner I love the most here. It's amazing. It's so quick. I think it's probably because it's the quickest over. Yeah, so just waiting for qualifying to start now. That'll be done in about 30 seconds time. And we'll just wait for everyone to get back on track. And I have got a bet with you that it'll be Kilbert or Gilbert, whatever. That'll go out first. Because he will always go out first.
Fondly remember week. I say fondly. Not fondly. Faintly. That's it. I get those two words mixed up. But, I don't remember who came out last time.
Ooh. Maybe he changed because I wasn't there. Well, I'll just set up everything that I need. So tyre.
Cool.
Full track map. Done. It looks to be a dry race, Timo. Oh, I'm going to start a Haas. That's a Haas. It's Kilbert.
Oh wow, you were
I
right.
called it. It's going to be a dry race yet, being told by the bear. It is going to be a dry race. And as I called it, Kilbert is out first, and he will be followed by JDM by the looks of things, or one of the Williams.
It's Mindful Wasp.
So you want to go as slow as possible around this circuit to keep your tyres warm, but also low on wear, and then you'll go flat out for your lap. And actually a few mixed on mediums, a few on softs. Still, I'd expect most people to start on the softs, but some going for the mediums.
I don't know a lot about the strategy around this track, and today's the day I'll find out.
Yeah, in the I managed to get the opportunity to commentate over GP1 as a co-commentator, and that was a great race, and it got very hectic at the very end with rain, and I believe it was a 2-stop or a 1-stop.
I had it last week in Azerbaijan. Was it? Azerbaijan?
Yeah,
I had that. It was
Oh, Kilbert nearly spun it on his out lap. He went onto the grass.
Yeah, I just caught that. I think he's just gonna go for it over the line. Not gonna get himself. Actually, he has a gap, so he might as well just go.
Yeah, one of the Ferraris as well going absolutely mental on his out lap. Mark Querty. He started his final lap.
Let's watch Gilbert on his lap. Sector 1, you have those S sort of light structures, which I previously stated that I hate so much. But he seems to be taking them quite well at the minute, not getting too much curb, but of course he's not going too wide or anything. Telban does move out the way for him there, so he can do it, and of course it's purple sector 1, because he's the first one out on a lap. Takes the
Mark
corner quite
Querty
well.
stops that. Sorry, I interrupted.
It's alright. Takes the corner quite well. Up the hill, doesn't really spin it. Following corners are quite well. Up here, you can take a lot of speed into that corner, but you've got to be careful up here not to spin and not to go wide. He does perfectly around there. He's got this little chicane over here, which needs to be taken, bearing in mind the curve. He does go wide though. Isn't good.
That will gain you time. I have seen that in qualifying time trial. On the first attempts at the track I had, I went wide there and figured out you could gain time and not invalidate. So
Ooh.
that can be abused.
Oh, is that what's going on here, you think?
Yeah, it can easily be abused, and I've done that. We'll see if Mark Querty had done that. And
The
see if he beats it.
1:17.354 as your first lap time,
Nope,
people.
there we go, 2 seconds quicker, and Kilbit is up there. He is up there because of that track limits.
Yeah.
It can easily be abused. And
yeah.
P4. And Mr. Wiggles, and there we go. Oh no, that is... Wow.
Oh wow! Oh my god! I look away for 1 second.
I did not expect that lap time. Oh my god.
Well, part of the Sun duo, I believe, and it's a 1:15.8.
Yeah, and that is... Wow, that's quicker than me. I'm GP2.
That's quicker than me, and I'm slow.
Yeah, and
wow.
Wow, I did not expect that in the father-son duo, as you said.
Wrong opening.
Formation here. No, they weren't. Thought they were gonna go into formation, and it's a 1-2, but a 5/10 gap. Wow. Is this Father Bear going again? Oh, he's gone way wide there. There again. Abuse of sorry, yeah. Who was that?
No, who was it? Oh god, there's a... Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah, we had an abuse of track limits by S Father Bear, which looked to have gained him a 10th. And again, abuse of track limits, but he came back too early, in my opinion. He was going to extend a bit more time, this could put him on into second or even onto pole.
I mean, hypothetically, is this corner cutting ethical? No. But is it, like, not illegal? Yes.
Yeah, this game is very broken sometimes, which we... yeah, we don't really like that. Oh, here comes Lewis, and he will go P8 on the mediums, and to a 10th exactly, like perfectly.
Oh wow, it is.
That is. I like that. I really like that.
Don't know what happened with Jenkins, but he has retired without saying a time.
Looks like he's spun it.
Oh. He has.
Yeah. I can't see him, but I'm gonna ride on board with Fat and Furious. What a name.
What a name.
And it's being cleared before we can even see. But we'll see the tyre. Yeah, we can see the marks. He has proper, like, destroyed that car. Mine for Wasp. Has he lost anything? Nope, he's gonna go. Now he's gone.
Oh, who was that? Wasp.
Mine for Wasp is gonna go. He's 22 seconds up behind on his last time. I'm guessing that is just nothing. And the Alfa Romeo getting out of his way. I believe of Team Red. And there's yellow flags for a car moving out the way. Fat and Furious to finish the lap. P11.
You see the medium tyres are all sort of grouped together, which is expected, but you've got a few soft runners down there, so if you're on the softs, then, I mean, they're in the pits now, but I think you should have you might need to go out again.
Yeah, it's, if they're already beating you on the softs, Oh, and JDM going P3.
Oh, wow. Snuck up there, but those are 3-lap-old softs. I can't tell what form of qualifying this is because I've got a permanent yellow flag on my screen. I think it is just short, correct?
Yes, it is just 18 minutes.
Okay, so you'll see most of these drivers go again in a second wave then.
Yeah, and a purple sector 1 for JDM, even though he is on 4 lap old softs at the end of this lap.
Oh
This
wow.
this man has pace.
He has got pace, it's just...
Who was it? Oh, sorry, go on.
He's got pace
Oh,
and he's invalidated.
yeah, just noticed that. Who was it in? It was in Portimao. I don't think you were even in the league then.
Hey, I came in last week, okay?
Don't worry. Yeah. So Portimao it was, and there was someone who had like GP3 pace, but then bottled it in the race.
uh,
He, I don't know what happened to him.
I
I don't
mean,
know if he's
I've
still in.
seen JDM in other leagues of mine, and he's quick, but the thing is, it's usually maybe a crash or like a little light collision on lap one that might cause him the whole race. But if he goes without it, I think he has some great pace, and he could be up near the front today. And especially with him qualifying near the front, it's going to definitely help that no collisions off the start, hopefully.
Yeah. So I was right. He has moved. As Aiden.
Yeah.
It was Aiden.
Oh, it was Aiden, yeah. Aiden's really quick as well. He's in my other leagues.
Yeah. JDM has moved up to P3, but he ran out of fuel on his lap. But S for the Bergam 2 tenths quicker on his second lap.
Who's out now? Please tell me it's Mr. Wiggles. I want to spectate Mr. Wiggles. It's Mr. Wiggles.
And
It's my...
oh, he's left the server actually. Sorry.
Oh yeah, he left the server.
I thought he might have been on in GP4, GP3 maybe.
Oh.
Another purple sector, but a big lock up heading into the chicane for S Father Bear. Last season's champion actually.
Go on, Bear.
Yeah, I'm just going to double check where he is in the standings, because I don't think he's had the best start to this season. I think he may actually be second.
I think I remember him telling me last week he get to win a race, but then he won a race.
He is the...
He goes P2 though.
Yeah, he has gone P2, and he is the leader of the championship, but he would have been behind S4 Maggi, who's now moved up to GP4.
Ooh. Easy win, question mark?
Yeah. Should be, maybe, but just Lodian's still up there, who was close to him at the very end of last season as I joined as a commentator. So, Mohammed Gunners left the session. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Yeah, Team Red also had it, and Mr. Wiggles also had it, but Mr. Wiggles is back. Thank God Mr. Wiggles is back.
Oh, that's why the bear has spun it.
Oh, the bear!
Right in front of Lewis, who is on a lap, so that might have put him off. He's 8 tenths up though, is Lewis. So I don't think it's put him off that much. If he's 8 tenths up, little slide.
He hasn't done the shortcut, but he looks alright.
Yeah, he's looking good, he's looking quick. And will it be good enough to get him pole? Oh, he's gone wide, that's going to invalidate, and yes it has, it's invalidated the next lap as well. As he dives into the pits. And JDM on an out lap. He's looking good. He's got no one behind him and only one in front of him, which I believe is just Lodian. And it is. And actually we've got Forever 24 on his lap. I think he's coming into the pits. He's gone P7.
Oh, Ackroyd's on his first lap of the entire qualifying session. So I'd say give this a watch while we wait for maybe JDM to come over the line. Yeah, he's taken the S section quite well, with maybe a little bit of hassle there, getting a bit of the curb, but of course here's the second run-up, but he's got a bit of the sausage curb, as I call it. He's alright, takes a fair bit of speed into this uphill. Purple sector 1.
Yeah. He also is short shifting quite much. He should have gone out turn 2. He was in a very high gear.
Yeah, I saw that.
He probably has lost a bit of time there, but he might make that up later.
Lovely up here, doesn't go wide and definitely doesn't spin it because he is still on the track.
Yeah, and into the chicane, he's going very slow, keeps it on the track, doesn't go for the little shortcut.
got a nice little bit of straight coming here, and then you've got these two sort of turns which sort of remind me of the two Lesmos in Monza. And
Surely
he
that's not
goes across the
JDM.
line
He's
to
not quick.
set
Surely that's not.
117.7.
I'm guessing that is JDM's mate that has just commented because he's just said, surely that's not JDM. JDM is not that quick. Oh, and he's invalidated. Who is this coming through now? It is WSL, who is on a lap. I believe just Lodian's also on a lap. He's gone a tenth up, 2/10 up nearly.
I'll watch just Lodian for you if you watch WSL.
Watch who, sorry?
If you watch WSL, I'll watch. Oh god, it's just Lodian? Is that how you say that name?
Yeah, just Lodian. I struggled with it at first. I think it's Dutch. I think that name is Dutch. I know he is Dutch.
I think I completely slandered it last week. I think I said Gigas Lodian or something, but
Don't worry.
he's in the two Lesmos. I'm just going to call them two Lesmos because that's what they remind me of.
Yeah.
And this nice little big long sort of like front straight, and he goes P3 still no improvement.
JDM going very quick. No, he's 7/10 down. I'll take that back. Sorry. WSL, he is on a lap. He's 4/10 up. This is.
Oh, purple sector 2 as well. This could be a stonking lap.
It is going to be a stonking lap because he's already 4/10 up in the middle sector, so that'll put him nearly a second quicker than P2.
Jesus.
That is Aiden levels of quick.
Has WSL literally like just joined?
I believe so, because he has gone a second quicker. Oh my god, and he can still get fit one more lap in, if he is lucky enough.
He might as well. Actually, or would he preserve the tyres? I don't know.
Preserve the tyres, I'd say, because you'd need to do a 2-stop if you're in the top 10.
Yep.
Oh, a mindful wasp can just cut the fair chicane. Do not understand why.
Probably it doesn't really matter if you're on a in lap anyway. To be fair.
I don't believe you're allowed to do that.
But you shouldn't be allowed to do it. You'll get warnings, but I think if it's on an in lap and you're not planning on doing any more laps, then
yeah, that is.
It doesn't really matter, but it's not ethical, so it's not the smartest either. Because if someone's on the other side of that chicane you don't see, you run that lap. So yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna find a track map and send it to you.
Okay, cool. Because I definitely need one. Because I was at Monza last week and I got sent 364. Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Right. It is me, trust me, says JDM.
Also, someone, I don't know who it is, but you'll know them, but they say you are not allowed to cut the track at all in quali, so yep.
Yeah, it's not the smartest move to do that.
It is not the smartest move, because it will lead to an accident, and accidents lead to pain.
Yeah, and it leads to absolute murder.
A headache for the FAA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a Williams coming out the pit line. I don't know what Williams that is. I think it might be Mindful Washington and JDM's come back out.
Yeah, I think we'll see WSL stay in the pits, don't know.
I think you will. I think he's done enough, to be completely honest.
Yeah, he more or less has. Sorry.
So the only one thinking, maybe, about starting in the mediums is the Vicious Vicar. He's starting P18, but he's qualified on the medium tyres. I don't know if he might come out do a soft run, but P18 to the front, I haven't seen more crazy things.
Yeah, my mate just messaged me. I've sent this to my mate. He has said that guy's corner cut was worse than Team at Marduk. I don't get that, honestly.
I also don't get that. If it's a football thing, I do not get it.
He is a F1 YouTuber who is known for cold calling.
Oh. Oh.
So yeah, I do get that now. Thinking about it.
Um.
Wasn't a funny joke to be honest though. I did think it at first, but then no.
Biblical, whatever it is, biblical something. That's all I remember.
Biblical scenes.
Biblical scenes. That's it.
I think that's Arava.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is Arava biblical scenes. He got his own helmet and that, didn't he? In the game.
Yeah.
Oh, and there we go. Qualifying's over. Amid multiple yellow flags, S10 stays P2.
JDM's on his lap, though. He snuck it in.
One of the Mercedes, I believe this will be Fat and Furious. He is invalidated lap and it's gone 1 minute and 25 seconds slower.
There's a Ferrari. I don't know who it's of. It's of Mark White, who's in last. But he really needs to set a good lap now.
3/10 down, it said for me. Don't know if he might gain that now. Coming up to the final straight, and
it's not going to improve by the looks of it. It's going to be slower.
And who will be next? Because chat is blocking it for me.
Hellblind Hammer comes across. Phase P17.
SFR Doran, actually. Yeah,
SFR Doran.
He's pitting.
Pits. Who's the Alfa Romeo? It's
29 seconds down. He's out.
Team Red. But he is out. And
it's not Forever 24 because he is invalidated. It's JDM and he's gone
JDM,
P2.
P2. Oh my god, I just caught that.
At the very end, I caught that on stream at the very, very end.
I literally caught it too.
And Kefu pits. So that'll be your starting order. Not ideal, but I'll make sure I didn't invalidate again. Yeah, this track can be very, very sorry, very
validation heavy.
Yeah, invalidation heavy, very idiotic, I'd say. We've still got one more on track, and I believe he has just spun, and that is Tim, Forever 24. One of our commentators actually, the GP2 one.
He is one of the commentators. I recognised his name.
Yeah.
I don't know if I might have commentated with.
Yeah, I joined him in GP2 in Portimao actually, as I had an injury. So that'll be.
We have a come on Lewis apparently in the chat. We have a come on Lewis.
Yeah, we have. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Why? Is there some rivalry going?
I don't want to say it's.
Ooh.
It's not the best thing to say because I'll get told off.
Okay.
But our starting 11, our starting grid is WSL, JDM, S4 Bear, Just Lodian, S4 Doran, Lewis, Man for Wasp, Forever 24, Kefu, Susa Clem, Team Red, Mr. Wiggles, Bakery, Kilbert, Fat and Furious, Mohammed Gunnet, Tel Banham, The Vicious Vicar, Mark Worthy, and Jag Kings, who didn't set the lap after spinning and crashing. And
you never want to spin and crash in qualifying, but it happens.
Yeah, I've done it enough. And we've got, and that is going to be it. 5/10 quicker is WSL to JDM. That's
what I say, that gap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say not that far, but it kind of is.
Yeah, we saw this in Portimao, but luckily, hopefully, we don't see this again. Sorry, I do hope we see it again, but I do hope we see good racing and not the leader running away with it.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, we're just going to wait for race to start, and we've got a formation lap to do as well. Oh, let me just double check this. Hang on.
I will let you double check whatever you're double checking, and
I'm an Everton fan, so I'm just double checking if we're playing.
What are we gonna say about this on the formation lap? So what's the situation of leadership, like the championship?
It is S10 from Gislodeon, so just a repeat of last season, to be honest.
So it's a battle between those two, really.
Yeah, really. Yeah, so Tottenham are playing Everton today, which, come on Everton. We need this win. We've got 2 games in hand.
I'm not one for football, but
Oh, we have
Jay.
3 games in hand against Leeds. So that means we have 3 games effectively. Oh, and there we go. So we have 3 games
Formation
until we beat
map.
Leeds. And formation lap, do we ourselves underway? JDM.
What are we gonna
S10.
say for predictions?
Honestly, I reckon either JDM, S10 or just Lodium are gonna win. It can beat anything really. And Mr. Wiggles has spun it off the line. Come
Oh,
on,
Mr.
Everton.
Wiggles.
I'm guessing Brad's an Arsenal fan. Because I think Espardoran's an Everton fan, so we might have the Everton game just on the side. Yeah, but other than that, we've got a race to sort out first before we can watch the
We
match.
have a race to get before football, and this race could be an interesting one based on the performance we saw in qualifying from WSL and JDM. WSL pulling some time out the bag that we thought we would not see, and JDM also pulling quite a similar time as well. So we definitely could see some competitiveness out the front, and maybe the Bear could end up getting his nose in there. And Gislodeon, of course, the Bear and Gislodeon on the second row together. It's going to be quite tight for their championship battle as well. So it's going to be quite interesting, I think.
If the top 2 on the right side, so JDM and Gislodeon, get a good enough start, they will be. They'll get into P1 and 2, or even P1, P3, because the P1, we'll watch him as he lines up, because it's not an ideal position to be starting. It's effectively P2. That's where you start.
I think the best position is, you never really want to be pole unless you think you can get a really good start.
Yeah, it's I need to get the tyres up. That's what I forgot.
Oh, I'm one step ahead of you, mate.
Almost forgot there. We'll watch where the pole lines up, because you'll see here. Oh, you can see where Mr. Wiggles is spinning. So you'll see here, he's pointed towards the barrier. JDM.
Yeah.
So he's pointing right towards the barrier, whereas JDM can get the
Has
short
the inside line.
Yeah. It's not the best position. It's not ideal, but he's got to work with it, and that is what Gislodeon has as well. But as we wait for everyone to line up on the grid, we will see the 5 red lights come on. We can hear the cars revving up. And
Good luck,
1,
mate.
2, 3, 4, 5 red lights are on. No lights are on, and we're going in SFR GP5, and it's a great start for WSL, and JDM has not jumped him, and what a start for Gislodeon. He's into P3, and we're going to watch this into turn 1, and he's going to go round the outside of Esfalda, and he's going to keep that P1. Esfalda moves down to P8 from P5. Someone's hit the curbs. I believe that's Mr. Wiggles, and the Haas at the back not having a good start either. And JDM's gone very wide. He's going to be caught by Gislodeon here, up the inside into Tozer, and they touch. And that's going to let Esfalda back through into P3. But Gislodeon, and they're going to go side by side, the 2 championship leaders. And it's going to be just Esfalda into P2. Wow. And there's contact in there, spin. That is not the smartest move to go for. And he's gone very wide, and he's forced him off effectively.
It was, I don't know who turned in who, because I just about saw a blue car hit a blue car.
I think JDM must be frustrated after his mistake, which put him down into P. Actually, I think it may have been, it was just Lodian who forced him off originally, and then he's letting back through now. So all good.
Lewis comes up to P4.
Ooh, sorry. And Jack Kings will have a run at the Vicious Vicar here. And Lewis actually...
JDM fights back.
Yeah, and he's going to try and get the switch back, or he's going to try and hang it around the outside. Yes, he is. And it's not going to work as Division Vicar and Jag Kings swap positions near the back of the field. And Team Red already is second off, so we've got two halves of the grid effectively now. Just like split.
Who's that at the back? Telban Hannon. Oh, Fat and Furious has crashed into the wall.
That. And yeah, there we go, that's the safety car. Yes, no, it's a virtual safety car.
Understandable. It's not on the track, so it's not really that much of a threat.
Yeah, it's still a lot of debris. His tyre has came off.
Yeah, it's a lot of debris.
Yeah, it is going to be a GP. Yeah, it's not a GP. Sorry, it's going to be a virtual safety car. It can be unlucky sometimes. You'll get on the gravel, if especially in the dirty air. It's not the best. And WSL leading way by 2 seconds.
This does give a bit of composure to JDM and all the front runners, because they were all quite close to the start. Of course, WSL still gets his gap, but I think that gap will, fade as the VSC doesn't seem to be coming to an end just yet.
Yeah, it'll end, I reckon. It will end when the whole field has passed it. Oh, and there we go.
Oh, there you go.
And that was not the best for Bay, and it's perfect for WSL because that's on straight, and Lucky's already 3 seconds ahead.
Wow. Remember what we said, that we didn't want a race where the leader just led? I think we're getting that.
Yeah, I was saying how Aiden had bottled it effectively off the start, and WSL did not bottle it off the start, even though he's in the compromised position. Oh, S10 had a little drift.
I did see that.
Oh, very wide was Nickelodeon. And the pair of them, both of them are drifting quite a lot. Being honest.
It's not down to tyres or anything, and it's not down to damage. I think maybe there's a bit of pressure and they're taking a lot of speed into corners and they're not fully braking.
Yeah, that'll happen sometimes. Heading down into Ratzenal, the pair of them. The 2 championship leaders, DRS enabled this lap. And just loading should breeze past unless any well, yeah, not really stupid should happen.
He does have ERS advantage as well, so we'll definitely probably see the overtake, and there it is.
Yep, you saw that was going to happen, and Lewis has got him past
And Lewis
JDM.
over JDM as well.
And JDM dropping down like a stone at the minute. Oh, and he's going to fight back actually.
He's going to go back for Lewis.
Lewis with a terrible exit, and they're going to side by side into Villeneuve. Oh, and he's going to force him out. And Gislogian has got a 3-second time penalty as well.
That's not going to help.
It certainly isn't, as Kefi goes very wide as S10 Doran tries to have a little look at him. Heading into Tozer. And now into Piratella. And he's gone very wide, has Mindful Wasp. And it is looking... It's not looking good for Doran, who was P5, and he's dropped down 3 positions. And it's not looking good for JDM either. Dropped down 3 positions.
We got 2 Williams here. I don't know what team orders are like here and how the team coordination is, but I think there might be a bit of a Williams scrap if these 2 aren't so coordinated.
Yeah, that can happen at any time. I always try to be okay with my teammates. As WSL and just Lodian even going quicker.
I mean, they got the clean air as well, and they're just sort of gonna go.
Yeah, they'll disappear in the middle sector. As Doran might have a look at Kefu, he's gonna pressure past him here. You're gonna put them under so much pressure that they're gonna crack and just make mistakes. Bakeroid, Mark Quirting, Gilbert all making overtakes. Oh, and I saw a hand fly up out of one of the cockpits. I wonder if that might have been contact. Might have watched JDM actually. So on positions, no! Getting very loose was JDM. And I just caught that. He had a brilliant save there out of Tozer. And into Piratella now. And it's,
has he got front wing damage?
I do not believe so. It looks all good from here. Oh, he's gone way wide in this minute!
He's going really wide. Ooh.
And Lewis has spun. And S10 has got a 3-second time penalty as well.
It's equaled out at the front with the penalties now, so it's now just down to racing speed.
Yeah, and Mindful Wasp and another spinner, the Vicious Vicar. I can
Yep,
see that. I
just
think he
caught
may have
that.
made contact with Jag Kings actually, because he's going very slow as well.
Yep.
But Espada Bear, he's just on the edge of DRS now. Kilbert gets past Mr. Wiggles as S4 Doran gets past Mindful Wasp. Both of them have DRS, but one will only get past. And it's now forming into a DRS chain with JDM
I was
at the
literally
top.
about the DRS train for 4th.
And Mr. Wiggles in the McLaren gets a 3-second time penalty.
Unlucky. And Backeroid also over Mr. Wiggles.
Yeah, and it's just there's no one in DRS apart from up here as Lewis Pitts. He might have actually gotten front wing damage, did he? Do not believe so actually. He's just going to take the opportunity to pit for fresh tyres. As WSL now 4 seconds ahead. And actually we could see Kefu getting past JDM here. And if we're JDM taking all the curb there as much as possible, and that'll increase his gap. Esvaldona will want to get past as well. He's 8/10 off JDM. Kefu's looking good.
Kefu's licking his lips, I think.
JDM's
JDM
gone wide.
has just gone wide and picked up a penalty. So yeah, Kefu's definitely licking his lips now, coming up to the straight with the DRS, and he's just gone.
And could we see Doran having a go here? No, he's not. He's going to back off and wait and fight another day.
It was a bit too far back for Doran.
JDM taking all the curb. That's going to ruin him, really, as there is a spinner. It's Mark Quercy at the final corner out of the exit of Ravazza. It's not what he wanted at all.
Oh, JDM's gone a bit wide.
Oh, Mindful Wasp hits Doran.
It's all getting a bit cracky back there with everyone cracking under the pressure.
Yeah, it's all getting hairy as well. Oh, grass there for Mindful Wasp. And Doran right behind JDM here. Oh, JDM goes wide again. He is cracking under the pressure. And there we go, there's Lewis out. He has spun it. Could this save? Yes, it has saved. It has saved JDM. Because Doran was more or less going to get past. And that gives WSL a gap to pit now. Because every one of those soft runners will be pitting. Mindful Wasp was overtaken under the safety car.
That's going to be a penalty. Unless it was advised.
The game does glitch.
JDM's also overtaking Kefu.
And that is...
Oh no, he's pitting.
Yeah, but he's still overtaking him under the safety car.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That was not the smartest, to be honest. But...
Everyone's going to pit off their softs and backward off their mediums into mediums and then backward onto softs. So
Doran's going to start off as the safety car leader.
JDM's gone to hards.
He's going to go to the end, but that would not be the smartest decision. I think Doran, he's going to do some team play here, and he's going to back up the pack and give SFR the big, because I know they're in a voice chat with each other. So I know they're going to be talking, so I think SFR Doran is going to back up the pack and give SFR the bait. He's going to let SFR the bait know when he's going to go, so he can overtake just loaded in WSL. That'll be big. That'll be amazing thinking. If it pulls off, it'll be amazing teamwork.
And that's the sort of advantage team play gets. You know, you got to know your teammate, and if you can have a good teammate like Doran here, who's backing up the pack for the bear, then you can have this sort of synergy, and you can just. Because I think Doran knows what's at stake here with Gisladon and the bear, so he wants him to try and get the best starter possible.
Yeah, and who was JDM battling there? He was with Kefu and...
it was, I think, Doran.
Mindful Wasp.
Mindful Wasp.
Yeah, so Mindful Wasp was being held up by his teammate first. JDM has lost 2 positions to Kefu and the Vicious Vicar as well, and Jag Kings.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, this safety car would have been good for composure, just to like sort of make their nerves loosen their nerves a bit, and then make sure they were all no pressure, just off the start. I mean, there's a bit of pressure because it's a safety car restart and everyone's a bit close, but other than that, just get a good start and you're pretty good. But it's definitely interesting because the penalties are a bit spread out now, so those are going to be crucial, and of course JDM trying to go to the end of the hard tyre is also quite an interesting strategy, where everyone else is on softs or mediums based on their starting tyre.
yeah, I think there will be another safety car because there will definitely 100% be at least one more safety car. So going to the hards this early is unsmart, not smart at all, in my
You
opinion.
could have, if you're that certain of another safety car, you could have gone softs, mediums.
Yeah, I believe that's what WSL. I think WSL is just trying to get the gap as much as possible to just load in the bear.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
definitely, because he's gone from soft to soft. So yeah, he's thinking what I'm thinking: soft, mediums. He's gambling on another safety car, or he's going to have to pit, and then even though he will probably have the gap by then, just to pit for a free stop.
Yeah, yeah. So someone has predicted WSL.
Safety car is in this map.
Yeah, so we've seen everyone catch up. This is a bit late for the safety car, and instantly backing up the pack is Doran. I think honestly, I don't know who I think is going to win now. To be honest,
it's a mixed bag.
Yeah. And as far as Doran, is he going to go yet? It looks like he's gone full speed.
Looks like he's gone.
Yes, he's gone.
Yes, he's gone. There's the DRS.
Oh, very sketchy out of that final corner was the bear. And here comes WSL. He's going to head up into P1, is he? No, he's not.
No, he's
just loading still. And oh, and JDM's gotten past Mohammed Gunner already, and he's gone way onto the games. He's blocked him, coming back on the track, blocking him. That is, that's quite
might
clear.
be an issue raised for Stewart.
That is all right in my opinion. WSL's still trying to get past. Oh, you're messing. Tottenham scored. Oh, Doran gone very wide.
WSL will definitely get him on the big main straight, I think. But oh, he's carried a lot of speed in that corner compared to Doran, so he might even. I'm not going to say he's going to take it through the chicane, but he might if he's that bold.
Oh,
he carries a lot more speed into the chicane, but not a good exit in my opinion.
This
so he's
man
definitely
has pace for GP4, I reckon. He's way quicker than Doran here, and he's proven that by corners.
His cornering's really good. Definitely got a good setup for his cornering and his straight line speed. Because look, now he's just going to absolutely dominate him with his ERS, DRS, everything ending in RS. He's just going to absolutely, well, not fly by, but he's going to put up a good fight as Doran was using his ERS.
Wow, he braked very late there, and SFL the bear got past. I'm sorry we missed that. WSL, I don't want to say it, but he's not GP5. He is GP4 caliber, or even GP3, possibly. But SFL Doran obviously on the older tyres, so he'll be pitting very soon. Until and you said DRS.
He might pit this lap.
You said DRS on the main straight. He has the DRS. Oh, the bear.
More penalty. Yeah. 6 seconds total.
And you said DRS. DRS will be enabled next lap, I believe. So.
Oh, that's why it was so slow. Okay, yep. Sorry, my bad.
Don't worry.
I was gonna say it's quite slow for a DRS ERS, but no, it's just battle of the ERSs.
Yeah. Did you have the F1 2020 game?
I did. I didn't play it as much as I played this one.
Wow. Okay. So, Spinner, Tim, Forever 24. He has got the car stuck.
That is near quali pace.
He's
low end quali pace.
He's beaten someone's quali already.
Yeah, and this is race pace.
With race fuel and all. on
Yeah.
3 lap old softs.
Wow. All speeding the pit lane, mindful wasp. Crime of the greatest caliber.
Yeah. Oh, and round the outside, Mohammed Gunnar, what a move! And JDM's got on past the Vicious Vicar as well. And
Those hard tyres are sort of doing him well, but of course, I think Mohammed Guna is just going to pull a gap now because he's on those softs and they're the same lap old, and look at that gap. He's just like pulled that from like nowhere.
yeah, the Vicious Vicar, he's on old medium, so he'll be pitting soon, probably. If Doran can make those softs last to the medium's like length, that is amazing for him.
That is good tyre preservation.
Yeah, and that is exactly what you want in a driver, especially around Imola. And Mohammed Gunnar.
He's pitting this lap, Doran.
Yeah, and Doran is in.
I think he had to.
It's 2-0.
He did his work for the Bear, and the Bear now has essentially first because no one's going to catch WSL in my opinion.
Yeah, and I've just been told it's 2-0 by Lewis.
Yeah, I saw that in the chat.
Oh god. At least I've got this brilliant racing to cheer me up.
This is why I'm not a football fan.
Oh, we're getting relegated. Here comes Kilbert. He's going to have a look at Mr. Wiggles. Jack King's on old mediums. He's within a second of just loading. Has just loading got damage? Or... Oh, because that's very slow.
Ooh, Kilbert's a bit squirrely out of that. And he's just lost out of DRS range because of that little wobble he had out that corner. And Mr. Wiggles is wiggling out of DRS range.
I like that. James Hook says WSL is definitely GP4, low end GP3.
Promote this man. This is like his first race, I think. Promote him.
Yeah, he's already pulled out 6-second gap and he's only just started. But he has got to pit. He has got to pit again. He has got to pit one more time. And as for the bit, just loading still at DRS bit. Still looking close. Here comes Mama Gunner though. He's going to breeze past Scooter Clem. Heading into turn 1. And there's S4 out! Oh! Jack Kings nearly hits him. And that's definitely going to be a safety car.
Mr. Wiggles did just overtake Vicious Vicar right before the safety car.
Whoa.
But that is not good for the Bear. And and he's right in the middle of the track.
Yeah, I got very scared then. SFR Doran pitting a lap too early, clearly. Because his teammate's now binned it. And retired.
Yeah.
And that gives WSL a good gap to pit.
And this is really good for Geiseldon. Because... oh my god, I did it again. Gislodian, I did it right every time till now. Gislodian, this is really good for Gislodian because he's like right there. He's now P2 and it's really good for his battle against the Bear because now he's going to get quite a good point advantage.
He just needs to stay within... He just needs to stay in the points above P6.
I mean... Yeah. I think...
But what was I saying earlier about SFR the Bear? Last time he came in, and I said, good luck, you might be here later. He retired, or came outside of the top 10.
I mean, you've got to sympathise with the Bear. To be fair, it wasn't what he wanted. It's definitely not what he needed.
Yeah,
and there's always a crash like this around Imola in all the leagues I've seen. There's always one person who's like can do really well around this circuit, or who's usually like one of the front runners, will just bin it in that sector 1 because it's just so deadly, in my opinion.
Yeah, it is. You don't want to use that in the terms of sector 1. To be honest, it's not the best to be using for sector 1. Considering sector 1's passed.
Mm.
Do you know about that past? Because under safety car, I can't teach you about it if you want to. So Sector 1 didn't have chicanes, it was just 2 flat out corners.
Yeah.
And there was 2 deaths in 1994 at the
Ooh.
same venue in
Wow.
Sector 1.
That's why they added S's.
Yeah, it's not the best thing to say for Sector
No.
1. Yeah, but I mean, it's all fun and games in this game. But
Hey, we're just lucky it's a simulation.
yeah. So Kefu P2 now. He's jumped up. Oh, why is he not pitted? He's not pitted. Speaking of pitting.
He can make him last a bit longer.
Speaking of pitting. Mohammed Gunner.
To be fair, it is a free pit stop. You should have taken it. It's under safety car. The safety car might be in this lap. I think he was hoping that it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, Forever 24 is like halfway across the track compared to all the other drivers.
Yeah, it's unlucky for Tim. He's an amazing person to talk to. He's really energetic, really fun, and it's just a shame to see him so far last. Oh, and Kilbert has spun it as well.
Ooh.
And
Under safety car. Is that going to prolong safety car?
No, he's. I think he might have been warming his tyres and he's Grosjeaned it. He's dropped it.
Ooh.
That is unlucky. I think we've got 16 runners now left. Yeah. With after race gone, next lap, who do you think's going to win now?
Wow. I mean, WSL, he is P5, but we will see him P1 by the end of this restart. I think by within 2 laps he'll be back P1. I think it is WSL's race to win. I think if he does win by a margin, he will definitely move up to at least GP4. And I've just noticed that there are actually 4 hard runners.
Yeah, that was probably the best time to switch to the hards. So
Yeah.
JDM has now switched back to the mediums as well. So that's
Just stayed on the hards.
yeah. I don't know why. I'm just having deja vu. I don't know why. Just loading in Kefu with P1 and P2 on the safety car at Imola. It seems
Forever
very
24. Isn't it? Is Forever 24 American?
Yeah, I believe he's from Tennessee.
Yeah, he's the one that I said sounded like a NASCAR commentator. He is really good at what he does.
Yeah, he is. I believe he is a pro, isn't he?
He does do some commentating. I think he said around local circuits, if I do remember.
Yeah.
I remember joining the stream because he was like, I was doing another league at the time. He was like, oh well, if you finish early, come back and I'm finished. And I just heard that man. And I'm like, he doesn't need me.
Yeah, he is one of the. Yeah, he's one of the best commentators here, in my opinion.
He is great.
Yeah. I think we're lucky to have him, to be honest.
He is a gem.
Yeah, he's a nice man. He does a lot of things, to be honest, and yeah, as on top of racing and commentating, he's always he's really nice. I believe in the final race of last season he got his first podium, and
Wow.
I got sent the clip of him like celebrating it, and it sounded amazing. It was one of the best things I'd seen in a while. Oh, and
I was saying that Backeroyd was sort of making a different safety car line, but the safety car is in this lap, and so we will see the gap between Backeroyd and Scooter Clem close as we see Gislodon. I've said it again, haven't I? Tell me what it is again.
Gislodian. Oh, Tel Banham's got one under the safety car.
Ooh, Gislodon. Gislodon.
Gislodian, so to
Gislodian. There we go. I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna remember it. You're gonna ask me after this race, and I'm gonna tell you it's Gislodon. Gislodon does back up pack immediately, although I have missed that margin, and he has gone.
Yeah, and you said Yeah, it's oh, WSL took it into the back of Baker Reed already, and I think he's already made a position to
JDM.
JDM. Yeah, JDM still right behind him. He does not want to take those curbs. He is a quick driver, JDM, but he has gone onto the curbs and he's made too many mistakes.
The race
I believe you said that,
pace
didn't
and
you?
pressure, yeah, really sometimes makes or breaks a race. If you just pick up more penalties, as you were about to
And here
say.
comes WSL round the outside of Tozer, and that is wow.
Really tight.
That was. Oh, and
It's
he's
like
gonna
a
keep going. He's gonna
side.
keep going. And
No
he's gonna.
contact. How was that no contact? And it's an amazing overtake. Wow. And JDM coming for seconds on back right, and JDM takes it and keeps it.
Wow. And Scooter Clem, P3 still. He's got WSL